Ladies and gentlemen, the beast is back. Thanks for clicking on to the Saturday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. The good news is this will be a relatively short-lived cold spell. We've gained an hour of sunshine, or daylight at least, since the last beast from the east. This will not have the same intensity as the last one, given that we're further on during the month of March, but it certainly will be a shock to the system. 14.6 at North Holton, northwest London yesterday. Going to be struggling to get much above freezing this afternoon. Factoring in a stiff easterly wind blowing right up through the Thames estuary, London will be feeling more like -4 to -8 throughout the course of the day. Snowfall is going to be primarily focused on the southern portion of the British Isles this time around. We are seeing snow showers feeding in across central Scotland as I speak, but it is going to be primarily down across really the zone between London and Bristol, down and towards the southwest of England. We're going to be talking about the worst snowfall and disruption likely. Temperatures across the board today will struggle much above freezing, but of course wind chill well below freezing, feeling bitterly cold in that easterly wind. But like I say, the good news is that this is a reasonably short-lived event. Low-level snowfall may see some temporary accumulation, but of course with that strong angled sun, I think we've gained an extra 5% more sun with the angle increasing from the end of February, beginning of March episode. But certainly, no question about it, at 850 millibars, temperatures pretty much across the board, -10 or -15. And by night time in particular, it will turn very, very chilly indeed, to temperatures below freezing. With this cold, dry continental air mass, the only water it's really crossing is generally the Baltic Sea, which is very cold, of course, and of course the North Sea, a relatively short crossing of water. So this air mass always is the coldest for the British Isles overall, because it's got the least amount of relatively warm water to cross, and therefore we're going to feel generally the full impacts of a late March cold spell, about as cold as you get at this time of the year. So over the next 24, 48, even 72 hours, we're going to continue to see it following the ice lines of equal pressure, extending from northwestern Russia, swinging underneath that near 1040 high, centered over southern Scandinavia. That is, of course, acting as the wheel, drawing the cold air underneath from Russia into the UK. And of course, we're picking up moisture as that air crosses the 5 to 6 degree waters of the North Sea. And then, of course, driving those snow showers east to west across the UK. Greatest accumulation in terms of down at lower levels is going to be during the overnight hours. We'll lose, of course, the incoming solar rays, so we'll maximize the cooling of the atmosphere, and that will, of course, support snowfall and, of course, accumulation down at low levels as well. So certainly bear in mind, if you're stepping out today, you want to grab that extra layer. Make sure and get those gloves on, because you really will feel that air nipping your fingers, even across the cheeks of your face. Bear in mind, I have not shaved yet. This is, of course, well, since the 7th of September, the last time I shaved. But I'll tell you what, I'm actually quite glad of this beard this year, especially with the cold spells that we're seeing as we go from winter into the springtime. I will be taking this off probably around about the 7th of April. That'll be exactly 7 months of not shaving. So it's a wee thing I've been doing now for the past couple of years, having a kind of winter beard. But it will be coming off once the warmer weather comes in. So as you can see here, as per usual, the screen has frozen once again, as is the weather outside. Um, do check out the written post. I will have more information later on today with regards to the finer details of the snowfall. But really, England, Wales, particularly the southwest, that is going to be where the heaviest snowfall is going to be. But nowhere really on the mainland of the UK is immune to snowfall over the next 48 hours. Keep warm, keep safe, and I'll be back hopefully with more later on. Bye for now.